Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Step Into the Unknown. I'm going to be doing an all signs reading with no clarifiers. I did write for each sign. I wrote a little message for each sign here on a notebook paper, and I'm not going to do any clarifiers with the reading, just to be able to get through all the signs. So, going to get these shuffled up, and we'll see what's cracking with you guys. Hope you guys are having a great week out there. Hopefully you'll have a good holiday weekend. Hopefully you'll have good weather. We're supposed to be having some good weather come in Memorial Day week there. Hopefully we do. I'm tired of all this rain. All right, the first sign we have coming out is we've got Cancer coming in. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So I'm going to read up the message that I got for Cancer. It says that Spirit says you're going to have some sort of fulfillment here. You're going to be getting a new job, Cancer. You could be dealing with a masculine energy. I feel like this masculine could be healing from something. I feel like they, not long ago, may have had a split up with someone here. I feel like they're still healing anyway. Spirit says when you come into union with this energy, that's when you're going to have your wish fulfillment. Coming in. So the first card we got by the Oracle with an Attitude is Resentment Kills the Magic. So somebody here might need to say something. Resentment kills the magic. Someone here is feeling resentful. And they're keeping it all in. So someone here might just need to speak, say what they mean and mean what they say, So resentment kills the magic. Yeah, you got someone here, single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, independently owned and operated here. Feel like someone here could be single, has been single for quite some time, and they can hold their own. They're strong enough to stand on their own 2 feet here, but I feel like someone here would like to have possibly someone they could share their life with, with this Nine of Pentacles coming in. Yeah, you got Cupid's arrows coming in, so you do got something coming in quite quickly here. Not wasting any time. And someone here that wants to offer that Ace of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a fire sign coming in, but someone's coming in to make you an offer, something you can take to the bank here. I feel like someone here could, be feeling resentment here about something, so you need to speak your truth, Cancer. Oh, let's see here. The next one we got coming in is Aries. Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries coming in. Aries, you got someone tall coming in. Spirit says you're going to have a victory here with family and finances. You could be dealing with someone here that's going to ghost you. Spirit says yes. I feel like there's been a lot of fighting, and someone here is at a crossroads about even trying to have communication with someone because they know how they get. They're either they're giving me either flight or fight mode, one of the two. So somebody here could be dealing with someone like that. This card says, grown-ass folks take care of their money. So somebody here might be coming up broke. They might be asking to borrow money, or whatever. And I feel like someone here it's time to sit down and talk to this energy there, Aries, that, money doesn't grow on trees, right? So somebody here could be coming for help, You've got a cycle that's going to end here with the world. Endings bring new beginnings. And it has to do with a third-party situation or some sort of heartbreak here. A heartbreak doesn't have to be cheating. It could be a job loss. It could be a relationship loss. It could be a loss of a home. But somebody here is feeling heartbroken. And you could be dealing with a fire sign coming in. Leo, also known as the S card. So you could be dealing with another fire sign such as yourself. So... or you could have this in your chart. Alrighty, the next one that's coming in is Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Let's see here. I feel like you're going to be you're literally dealing with a teacher, Gemini, or you're the student, or you're or, we're all the students or teachers in each other's life. So it could be that as well. But I feel like you're going to be coming into union with a Taurus. And this energy wants to collaborate and work together as a team. I feel like you're also dealing with someone here that's had a betrayal, and this energy is being sneaky with you. You could be dealing with a fire sign that has an office job. So everyone could use a little effing break. So everybody could use a little effing break, just walk away. So somebody here might be fighting with someone and just needs to be the bigger person and walk away from a situation, Yeah, there's going to be some sort of a missed opportunity here, Gemini. Some sort of a missed opportunity here, because somebody here is not seeing eye to eye, right? Yeah, I feel like you took some sort of action here, possibly, Gemini, or you would like to take some sort of action here, possibly to a Capricorn here. You could be dealing with someone here that could be quite manipulative and controlling. They may not always do things. They don't go by the book here. I feel like somebody makes their own rules as they go, So I feel like you're wanting to take some sort of action towards this energy here, because there was some sort of a missed opportunity. So the next one we have is Capricorn coming in. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. I did not put the timestamps down, so if anybody wants to, go for it, Capricorn, what do we got? Yeah, I feel like you might be looking at progress with a situation here, Capricorn. You could be, or you could be dealing with someone that goes out to sea and fishes for 6 months. I don't know what they call those, but yeah, someone that goes out to sea and they're gone for 6 months at a time. I feel like you could be dealing possibly with an Aquarius as well. And I feel like someone here could be missing late night conversations with someone, I feel like this energy that you could be missing has sharp brown here, and they could stand to have some possibly dental care, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so there's your boundaries of trash coming in. So your boundaries of trash, Capricorn. Somebody here's got to make healthy boundaries here, because somebody here is obviously not listening, Yeah, you got the King of Swords coming in. Someone here is trying to speak their truth here, and someone could be talking right over you, and someone needs to stand the ground and say, when I'm done talking, then you can have the floor, but until then, you need to zip it, right? Somebody here's coming in to speak their truth. Yeah, someone here that's been looking at progress for things. I feel like someone here has planted the seeds, They put it out there. This is what I'd like to see happen. This is what my dreams are. This is what my goals are. So someone here is looking at progress with this, with the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like someone here this could be about reconciliation. This could be making a judgment call. Or this could be even, a legal situation here. So that's that with Capricorn. The next sign we have is Pisces coming in. Meditate and contemplate. Meditate and contemplate usually is someone that's kind of in a dream state, you know what I mean? And so this is what Spirit says. Someone here needs to meditate and contemplate. Let's see what we got for Pisces. I can feel like Pisces that you got somebody here on a job that's feeling conflicted with you because you're not being on time, and I feel like you could take a place at work that's kind of like a line work or a line job, where one person does something, they pass it to you, you do something, and you pass it to the next person. And I feel like someone's feeling conflicted with you because you're not being on time. And this job is a fast-paced job. Spirit is saying that you're going to have abundance and victory. You know what I mean? You could be dealing with a manager or a boss that's a fire sign, and they're very. They do have a lot of kindness, but they also temper their emotions a lot. But Spirit is saying that if this continues to happen, it might not. The energy that you're seeing that's being kind and can temper their emotions could be just the opposite. You know what I mean? So somebody here needs to make sure they get up and leave themselves enough time, you know, leave themselves enough time so that they can have time to get ready for work and do all they need to do to actually be out the door and be at work at the time, because I feel like it could be holding someone up, you know. So and the reason you guys are seeing me move these cards out is because some of them have got very explicit material on them, so I don't want YouTube breathing down my throat. So cards you got is do the dishes. It says soaking is not effing washing. So someone here could be, you know, maybe they're the dishworker in a dish room or something. You know what I mean? And they just let them soak, and then, you know, they put them on the rack, and when somebody goes to grab a plate, you know, there's food on it, dried food on it. You know what I mean? So you could be dealing with finances and family. This could be a family job, or you could just be dealing with family in general here. Yeah, someone here is not going to be happy about a situation here with a Five of Cups. Somebody here could be focusing on the negative. You could be family, you know, if you're working for a family-oriented business, you know, they could be upset with you. You know what I mean? So someone here is focusing on the negative of a situation. Yeah, I feel like someone here is, you know, come in and made an offer here with the Queen of Pentacles. Come in and made an offer saying, you know, if you know, I'm wanting to give you a pay raise there, Pisces, you know what I mean, but it's not fair, you know, if somebody here is late for work all the time, it's not fair for me to give you come in and give you that raise when you get your co-workers standing next to you going to the grind, you know. Yeah, I feel like you could be dealing with a twin flame here. So the next one we have on the list is Taurus coming in. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Okay, coming in there. So somebody here, Taurus, I feel like is mad because they didn't get a job. They could have put in for a job that had better pay, you know, had weekends off or something like that. Someone here is going to be upset because they didn't get the position, I feel like. You know, you could be dealing with someone with curly hair. You also could be dealing with someone that doesn't have a vehicle. They could be a CNA. And someone is being sneaky, you know, sneaking around here with a past person here. Could be dealing with an air sign coming in. So the Oracle with an attitude you got is family shit is getting on your nerves. Family shit is getting on your nerves, Taurus. Yeah, I feel like you want to take that leap of faith. You could want to just, you know, have some time for yourself here, or you could, or this could be a whole different other avenue here. You know, you want to take a leap of faith towards someone from your past here. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody here could have left you in a pickle here, Taurus, and I feel like you're not happy of the situation here, because I feel like it's possibly really strapped your purse or your wallet here, you know. So I feel like someone here wants to take a leap of faith here towards someone from the past here. You've also got a High Priestess coming in, Cancer, Pisces energy here. I feel like you could have an interest in this energy as well here. You could have some sort of, you know, I feel like something here is starting out slow, maybe friendship right now, but it could turn into something, you know, more of a love relationship, I feel like. But you're dealing with family shit here right now, and I feel like somebody here within a family dynamic, someone here from your past, has put you in a pickle, Taurus, you know. The next card we have coming in is Libra. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. Libra coming in. Let's see here. You got a blast from the past coming back in. Libra, I feel like you could be dealing with a masculine brother. This energy wants a new start with you. You could also dealing with somebody here that smokes, and it could be a fire sign from your past as well here. But I feel like somebody here that you haven't seen for a while is wanting to come back in and kind of smooth things over, is what I feel like. They want a new start with you, you know. The Oracle with an attitude you got coming in is keep that shit to yourself. So somebody here could be trying to criticize someone. Keep that shit to yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, someone here's feeling stuck here with a hangman, you know. Yeah, and then someone here is trying to hold back. I feel like someone here you could be feeling stuck here, Libra, and someone here could be holding back from trying to help you. They may be trying to criticize you. Oh, why didn't you do this? And why didn't you do that? You know, because someone here is feeling stuck. I feel like someone here is holding back from really helping too much, other than to criticize you. You know, yeah, this is going to create a betrayal here with the Ten of Swords coming in. So someone here is not going to feel good about a situation. I feel like someone here could have went to family for help here that's having a tough time. And all you're getting is criticism. You're not getting anything else. Yeah, someone here is going to feel betrayed. They're going to wish they hadn't have gone to family here for help, I feel like. All right, we got Scorpio coming in next. Work through your fears, Scorpio. Work through your fears. I feel like, Scorpio, you got a car offer coming in from family, I feel like. And I feel like somebody here that's single here, I feel like is going to speak the truth. And it's going to cause whoever this family member that's coming in to offer you a car, it's going to cause them to feel wounded with you. And they may even ghost you even, you know. So, card we got is you're playing with fire. Check yourself. You're playing with fire. So you could have fire in your chart. You could be dealing with someone that does. Yeah, someone here is at a crossroads. They don't know whether to go left or right here. You know, you could have somebody that came in that, you know, offered you a car, and maybe that's all, you know, good and stuff, but that car might need, you know, a numerous amount of work that needs to be done to even pass inspection here. So someone here is at a crossroads about this. Yeah. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So somebody here could be at a crossroads about even taking action towards this person. You know, you could be dealing with a fire sign that could be in and out energy here for a good time, not for a long time here. So I feel like somebody here is at a crossroads about even bothering with this person, even trying to take action towards this person, because I feel like someone here feels like, you know, they get offended really easily, you know what I mean? And then, you know, they get on the defensive, and then, and it all becomes because someone here wants to speak the truth. You know, this energy does a disappearing act on you, Scorpio. You know. Next one, we got Sagittarius coming in. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. So, yeah. Someone wants you to make the first move, Sagittarius. That's what I'm getting. Someone wants someone to make an offer here. I feel like somebody is always the one that makes the offer, possibly you. And you would like somebody else to make an offer for a change. We have someone here that's single that's wanting commitment. And I'm also getting a beware message. But this is a collective reading, so it can come in for June here. But someone here needs to beware, because I feel like someone here they're giving me a mechanic. Either someone here is an actual mechanic, or they know how to do mechanics. And someone here is going to have a family pet outside when this energy is working on a car. And I feel like they're not going to see the animal either lays behind the car or in front of the car. And someone here is going to run over someone's pet. So they're saying that beware of this. If anybody's out working on a vehicle, make sure you put your pets in the house. Yeah, I feel like someone here is, very upset because of this happening. You know what I mean? They're really upset, and I feel like, they're going to come in and let you know what happened here, Sag, but I feel like you're going to be very closed off to this energy. I'm getting the letter K as well coming in. Someone here is going to be holding back because maybe someone here has spoke to someone before about not having the animals out when they're working on a vehicle, or when they're doing something and they're busy and they can't pay attention. So that's what I got with that. We got your oracle card that you got is interrupting is for assholes. So someone here keeps interrupting somebody. They won't let them finish their sentence. Yeah, it says let them effing finish. Someone here is trying to tell you something and someone's cutting them off. Yeah, you got burdens coming in with the 10 of Wands. So someone here is going to be feeling burdened come June here. You could be dealing with 3 people that need to collaborate and work together as a team. Yeah, and someone here is trying to rest and recover here from a situation. Possibly from being around 3 people. If you're anything like me, if I'm around people too long, it kind of zaps your energy here. So somebody here could be feeling burdened here because they don't feel like they can, I feel like you got 3 people here they're talking over each other is what I'm getting. And this is just, nothing's getting solved. It's creating more burdens here. Someone here is needing to rest and recover. All right, the next one you got is Libra, Virgo coming in. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. Someone here has got some important decisions to make, Virgo. I feel like someone here got fired in February. Now they're at a crossroads. They do have options. And I feel like you do have someone here that wants to make an offer. This energy isn't playing around, I feel like. I feel like you could be dealing with a past energy here that just wants to be happy, Virgo, So, your oracle card is talk, use big words like validate, acknowledge, and emphasize. So someone here needs to open their mouth, Maybe someone here is going for a job, job review. They've had a lot of schooling, they've gone to college, you know what I mean? And they want to make an impression, but someone here could be feeling nervous and not saying much. And Spirit saying, talk, use big words, right? Yep, there's your energy coming in with the Knight of Pentacles. You're coming in nice and slow and easy. Slow and steady wins the race, right, Virgo? Yeah, you have a wish fulfillment. So you're really taking your time on this and coming in and not trying to rush through this, because I think that you may have found something here that's you would like to do here. This is a wish fulfillment. This could also be self-indulging here, but I feel like you're coming in to make an offer here. Yeah, and there's going to be challenges. There's challenges with everything we do, but I feel like that, if you come in and take your time and get to know the situation here, I feel like those challenges will easily melt away for you. You know what I mean? It's always challenging when you're doing something different, right? Yeah. So Aquarius, we have got show the world the real you. Aquarius coming in. Right. Someone here, Aquarius, could be stuck in the state of Virginia. Yeah, someone here that's stuck in Virginia here is keeping themselves mentally hostage. Yeah, I feel like you'd like to make this energy offer. They could be a CNA, and they could be facing challenges right now. You could be dealing with a fire sign as well here that's at a crossroads. So, it says massage, binge, watch, and chill. You're effing stressed. So I feel like someone here is stressed out. They want to make an offer, but they're not sure about how to go about it. Someone here is stuck, and they could be keeping themselves mentally trapped when they probably could easily figure out this issue themselves here. They're feeling mentally trapped, so it's causing you to feel stressed out here. So someone's going to put the Netflix on. They're going to just, sit and chill out for a while to try to figure out how to handle this situation. Yeah, you're sitting there trying to manifest, Aquarius, trying to manifest what you can do about the situation or how you can go about possibly helping this energy. Yeah, you've got some important decisions to make here. Regarding this situation, I mean, a lot of it has to do with money, time, and stuff like that as to whether, what kind of decision you make or how you go about this, with the Two of Wands coming in. Yeah, I feel like communication is going to be the key right now, to try to tell somebody, I'm stressed out too. I may not have, the finances to help you right now. I may not have the time. If somebody's working, they may not have the time to take off. Someone here needs to have communication so they can come up with a plan of what they can do with this situation. And last but not least is we've got Leaping Leo here. Don't let pride get in your way, Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. So let's see. We have challenges coming in, Leo. Yeah, you got someone here that's really, that's you're facing challenges with someone here that's quite wounded. They're on guard. Any little thing you say, they're going to come off and make a crack at you. Anything you do, you're going to get the same thing. Someone's feeling very wounded around you. You're going to see someone's true colors. This energy has green eyes. I'm getting same shit, different day. And I feel like someone here is fighting to recover from something. Could be a sickness, an illness, whatever it is. So just say those 5 little words. So someone here could be having a hard time to decide what they want to do here. On the back it says you decide where to eat, but this could be any kind of decision. Someone here is feels like they're not saying because they feel like they need to really sit and think about what they say before it comes out their mouth, especially if you're dealing with somebody here, Leo, that's on the defensive. So you could be dealing with someone here that's being defensive with you, and that's why you're not sure what to say. Yeah, there's conflict here with the 5 of Wands. And every little thing you do, every little thing you say, you could roll your eyes and not realize it, and someone here is going to get on the defensive. There's going to be conflict here. Yeah, you could be dealing with the King of Wands and the fire sign such as yourself coming in. Yeah, this energy lives at a distance from you with the 3 of Wands coming in. So I feel like someone here is trying to choose their words carefully here about how they're going to approach this at the fire sign, because someone here that lives at a distance from you gets gets on the defensive real quick here. So that's what I have for you guys. If any of it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.